Bow, salute, man, all the way. What's happening? This is Boxing Nocturnal Thoughts with a real quick video, then I'm gonna get out the way. ERROL SPENCE video versus UGAS. Man, that's gonna be a great fight. I'm gonna give my final prediction in this video. But before I do, man, let me talk about a few quick things. First of all, I was watching Bernie the Boxer, you know what I'm saying, Terrence Bud Crawford's homeboy. I tuned into his channel. He got a channel on YouTube. Go check it out and subscribe. I check in and out every once in a while. I dip in and dip out. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot to offer to the game, period, point blank, all the way. And I like him. I think his personality is very original, and he got that high energy, you dig? But he said that Terrence Bud Crawford is not going to this Yordenis Ugas versus ERROL Spence, or ERROL Spence versus Yordenis Ugas. He's not going to that fight. He said the community is going to load up in vans, caravan down to the fight wearing t-shirts with Bud Crawford, and they're going to boo and they're going to heckle. But Terrence Bud Crawford, the man himself, he's not going to attend the fight. Now, this is what I think. I think that they passed that. Now, y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Do y'all think that Terrence Bud Crawford should go to this fight? Me, I think that they've been past that. They've already done the traditional boxing rituals. They've already met face to face, you know what I'm saying, polarizing type of a video. ERROL Spence wearing the red with the gold chain, Terrence Bud Crawford with the black and gold ensemble, and they both went back and forth, rah, rah, rah. And that video for the last 3 years was analyzed, remixed, broken down to the very smallest molecule, and it was like kicking a dead horse, hoping that it was going to be reincarnated. We talked about that video and mulched it and molded it over and chewed it up, you know what I'm saying, to the point where there's no more nutritious value to that video. But there's no need, in my opinion, for either fighter to attend the opponent's fight and get inside the ring post-fight and do. I don't see any. There's no need to build up this fight anymore. Period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? It's all been done and said to the fullest. So I don't think Terrence Bud Crawford needs to go to this fight. I think that his presence is going to be there without him physically being there. We all know that the huge elephant in the ring, or the huge topic, is who's going to fight Terrence Bud Crawford post-fight. Now, another thing I was hearing about, I wanted to talk about it, didn't never talk about it. It was getting floated out there that Terrence Bud Crawford was going to do a 2-fight deal with TBC, and he was going to fight Keith Thurman in one of those fights. And as far as I know now, I think even Bernie the Boxer said that's just not the truth. That's just not what's happening. Now, me personally, this is what I think. I think, as an ERROL Spence fan, that there's no need, there's no desire, there's no want, there's no reason why I would want to see Keith Thurman and Terrence Bud Crawford fight. Terrence Bud Crawford, you know, beat Jeff Horn, beat Benavidez, and beat Amir Khan. Then you feed him Kell Brook. Then you feed him Sean Porter. What, besides the purpose of making him bigger, stronger, more confident, more sharp, more deadly, more dangerous, that's the only purpose that Keith Thurman would serve, is food on a silver platter, which will only make Terrence Bud Crawford more dangerous. Keith Thurman would be shoveling coals into the furnace, making Terrence Bud Crawford blaze up. And in my opinion, as a Errol Spence fan, I would say let Terrence Bud Crawford simmer down, sit on the sidelines, and watch and see what I do to UGAS. Now, my prediction on Errol Spence versus Yordenis Ugas, I think that Errol Spence is about to annihilate Yordenis Ugas. I think he's going to plow and bulldoze over Yordenis Ugas. Now, you might ask me how. How, after Errol Spence got into a car accident where he got his whole grill knocked out and had to get a whole new set of chompers and got his body all banged up and, came back and fought Danny Garcia, and he didn't look the same, and he was about to fight Manny Pacquiao, and he had an injury to his eye. He had a retina detachment. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the interviews, and he was slurring his words, and he was doing interviews, and he couldn't remember the fight dates. How is Errol Spence going to be able to beat Yordenis Ugas? Yordenis Ugas is a monster. He just defeated one of the best fighters of all time, Manny Pacquiao. And look how good Manny Pacquiao looked fighting Adrian Broner. Look how good Manny Pacquiao looked fighting one-time Keith Thurman. And Yordenis Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao to the point of the next day, we seen a video of Manny Pacquiao being spoon-fed oatmeal with both of his eyes closed shut. How is Errol Spence, after everything he's been through, going to be able to beat Yordenis Ugas? How? Boxing Nocturnal Thoughts. I'm going to tell you the same way Muhammad Ali told me. If I tell you that a mosquito could pull a plow, don't ask how. Hitch it up. Bow.